No, sir. I've quit drinking.
You've seen the error of your ways.
No, I just can't afford it.
That's cute. I remember when I had my first beer.
Yes, sweetheart, I have a rare condition which requires me to drink one of those every 15 minutes, please.
Yeah, well, give me a fucking drink. Move it, you little prick.
I'm sorry, Bruce. These boys get that syrup in them. They get a little antsy and they're fancy. You just can't keep them under control.
Cheers. Welcome back to Reels, Booze, and Bros, a.k.a. RB2 podcast. I'm your host, Jay, co-host Brian, co-host Kev. We are back with our latest episode, but how we doing, bros? Doing good, right? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. All right, good.
Back-to-back weeks? What?
Just about, I guess. Took a hot minute. Is it?
Wait, did we not do last week?
We did
I don't know. Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
In fact, it was less than a week because we did Friday last week.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay. Well, it'll take a hot minute to put this out, but recording-wise, we are back on there. I forgot when I released the previous episode. Well, the previous episode was Clerks that we just did. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you listened to it, I hope you like Clerks. It was a fantastic episode. Your
Jersey in the house.
Your thoughts about Clerks? I know, Kev, you one of your all-time up there. That's there.
Yeah, I like it. Like I said, I like all of the original like Kevin Smith movies. So, like I said, I think Dogma is kind of where it kind of stops for me. Basically, I think it's been a lot of. Well, I haven't seen Clerks 3, so I would just throw that out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of the stuff that came after that wasn't that good. I'm not that big into Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back either. So
I do like that one.
Oh, I love them. Yeah, I enjoy Jane Strike Back. Those two characters out of the Clerks are my favorite.
Yeah. So like I said, I do enjoy the movie a lot, Clerks, but I think you have to watch the whole trilogy, and then watching 3 gives you a new appreciation of 1. So, yeah, definitely have to get on that. So, Clerks 3, solid, nice end to the whole story, but definitely gives a new meaning to 1 and everything about it, because it gives you little tidbits from 1 and all that sort of stuff.
I'll probably end up watching it when I got something else to do when I'm doing some overtime, and I'll check it out. But for tonight's movie, we are doing. Wow, yeah. Oh, man. It's
America.
Fuck yeah. Oh, no, we did that one before, but this is Captain America, the Winter Soldier. What a fucking movie. But first, let's rummage through the beer fridge. We got stuff in there. An appropriate brew we brought for this one. Freedom Brew. Oh, yeah.
Veteran owned and operated.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I actually enjoy this. This is a nice...
it's just their American lager.
That's it.
It's a simple beer, 5%, and it is delicious.
Yeah.
I have actually had to stop drinking because I would have finished the 2 cans before Kevin got here.
Yeah.
Can't take me anywhere.
Yeah. Can't. This is ridiculous. Yeah, but this is such a fantastic beer. It's very good. You can crush these. This is crushable.
Yeah, this is definitely... You could play drinking games with this.
Yes, I would like to start playing drinking games with this.
Solid.
As a fellow veteran, I will now
Pull out those blocks. Let's get a drinking game going. We'll make it up as we go.
Yeah, let's go. That's right. Yeah, I brought up my kids' blocks over there. We'll figure some shit out. Bring some of those American Girl dolls over here. Got the Harry Potter shit going on. We got that little drawing board in the corner over here. Well, in those mats, we'll fucking do something. I don't know.
Maybe we'll break a leg.
Yeah.
have them do wrestling moves off the bricks.
Yeah, that's it. Got some soft landing over there. We'll see how it goes. Oh my God. Anyway, so back onto the movie. Anything else about the Freedom Brew? America. That's it. That's all it is. That's
it's not one of those ones we have to talk about. It's an IPA and it has these different flavor profiles.
Nope.
I think it's just a lager.
Straight beer.
So,
every beer gives back, and that's it. That's all we need to know.
I actually hope it doesn't give back. I'd rather just have it just go down once and have that be the end of it.
They're from Maryland.
That's all we need to know. Let's see. All right, so
crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does. And Freedom Brew.
And Freedom Brew now. That's what I like to hear. All right, so Steve Rogers, a.k.a. Captain America, is still adjusting to modern life when he uncovers a sinister conspiracy lurking within S.H.I.E.L.D. After an assassination attempt on Nick Fury, Cap teams up with Black Widow and new ally Falcon to unravel a web of espionage, betrayal, and corruption. But their mission takes a shocking turn when they come face to face with the Winter Soldier, an unstoppable assassin with deadly connections to Steve's past. Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
I got a burp. It's not happening. All right, so packed with intense action, political intrigue, and jaw-dropping twists. What a twist! The Winter Soldier redefines what a superhero thriller can be while forcing Cap to question everything he stands for. Fucking love this movie. All right. On to the reviews. Rotten Tomatoes, 90% tomato meter, 92% audience score. IMDb, 7.7 out of 10. Metacritic, 70 out of 100. User score, 8.3 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah, fucking phenomenal scores right there. We're fucking heavy hitting.
Especially for a superhero movie, those are pretty high.
Oh, it's fucking the best superhero movie. We'll get to my review in a moment, but let's go around. Let's go around the little table right here. See what we got going there. Brian, would you like to for those weak ass burps?
Yeah,
would you like to
I
start
thought
off?
I was gonna have more, but I was
Need more bass.
You need all about that bass. Yeah.
So
I mean, I got the black lung pop.
yeah. So Winter Soldier, fantastic movie. I think this is the best Captain America movie out of the trilogy.
Agree. Facts.
This is arguably the best Marvel movie they've ever made.
Facts.
I could put it as number one, and I would probably put it no lower than probably 3.
Hands down for best number one, best Marvel movie.
I also feel that this movie was completely different than everything they'd done in the beginning. Like it said, it's more of a spy movie and thriller than like superhero movie, which made it really cool. And it gave it that real life feel to it because they didn't really do a lot of special effects in this. There's some obviously at the end, blowing up the
I was going to say,
the carrier.
They actually built those helicarriers?
Yeah.
yeah. You guys remember watching those outside?
Like
Washington?
those. Besides that, like everything else was pretty much, like kind of like street level, that sort of thing. Everything was good, and then you like the fighting in general, with like the hand to hand fist fights, with Cap and the whole fucking.
Winter Soldier,
and just the elevator scene alone and all that sort of stuff. Like, the fighting definitely picked up big time. Him versus GSP in the beginning of the movie. So yeah, it was just a lot of
ball truck.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff in there, and gave you more of like the spy life of what they do. So definitely fantastic movie.
I agree. Kev, let's get your thoughts going on this.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen this. This is this is basically the first. Not the first Marvel movie, but it's the first one that got me to go back and actually rewatch a lot of them, because when this came out, Guardians came out pretty soon after this too, right?
They're both the same year,
Yeah.
so I can't remember which came out.
So I saw them both on I didn't see them in the
This
theater.
one came later. Guardians came after.
I was on a ski trip in New Hampshire actually, and like friends I was with put this on first and then put Guardians on second. Like, oh, it was pretty good. And they were explaining, like, oh, the post-credit scenes, there's like stuff where you have to watch all the other movies, see how it connects.
Yes.
I'm like, shit, I got to go back and watch all
Son of a.
Like, I know, I obviously, I'd seen like Iron Man and other stuff before. But no, it's what got me into actually like being like, oh, this is actually pretty cool how they're trying to tie all this stuff together. And just piggybacking off what Bryce said, I think the reason why it works real well as just an individual movie is because it's not as like sci-fi futuristic superhero-y as a lot of the other films. Like all the action sequences are like more plausible because it's more like military action based as opposed to like sci-fi magic.
Yeah, but it's got like a sense of like James Bond in it too.
Yeah,
like a little bit of mystery and
Yep.
Just watch
thriller
this-
that's going on.
Like I said, I hadn't seen it in a while.
espionage.
Rewatching it, the action sequences, all of them are like phenomenal. Like they're believable too.
Yeah,
It's
top
just,
notch,
yeah,
yeah.
so it's definitely a great movie. I thought the same thing. I think most people have this at least in their top 5 and probably their top 3. And after rewatching it, it's like I think just as a standalone movie, I think it's probably just the best Marvel movie that you can just watch on its own and it just works without knowing anything else about anything else going on. Like you didn't have to see because I didn't see the first Captain America when I saw this because I was like, I don't give a fuck about that. But then I watched it, so I have to go back and watch. But just watching it is like, oh, this was cool enough where I want to go back and see how all this is working out.
It's a standalone.
It's a great
movie,
standalone movie that if you see it and you want to see where it goes from there, it's pretty interesting. I will say the one thing I don't like about this movie rewatching it is that the ending, like 2 or 3 minutes where they're like summing everything up and where it's moving from there. It's like, this is boring. I know it has to be there to show you where it's going, but
Yeah.
I was like, this sucks. I'm bored. They should have put this at the start of the next movie or something.
All that action happened, then we got at the end.
Just crash the helicarriers, be like, all right, end scene.
Yeah. That's it. We're done.
We don't need to know what happened to Bucky or anything like that.
America. Yeah. Explosions. Explosions, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, so if I'm grading it, I think it's a pretty easy, like 10 out of 10. I think like I said, not even just as a Marvel superhero movie, as just a regular movie, it's a great movie. So
I can't go 10, but
Oh, I will. So screw you.
I will go a solid like 9.5.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't do a 10 because it's not better than Braveheart. So
Get out of my house.
you know, more than one movie can be a really good movie.
no, I get it, but still, like I can't put it. It's not on the same level of Braveheart. You know.
We'll give Braveheart a 10.1. Yeah, and then this to be a 10. Then.
Yeah, you can use my scale if you want.
Yeah.
This is a 19.9 on my scale. This is, and plus, you know, this is a one. I put this in my top 1 of 1 in the Marvel movies. So we know how amazing this movie is and how I love this movie. This is the all-time Marvel movie for me. I love every piece of it. This is the movie where it comes on no matter what I'm doing. I'm stopping. I'm watching all the way through. Exactly.
There we go.
There you go. Got that big burp out. Got that good bass, that baritone from here. This movie from start to finish, amazing. Every scene that's going on. And I love what first got me was the trailers that started coming out. Because I knew who the Winter Soldier was because from reading the comics. I knew it was Bucky, and I wanted the rest of the audience, like who wasn't really up to it, going, "Oh, this is great." They're not showing his face. They're
Those
not,
filthy casuals.
I know, yeah. Then eventually, they're like, when like the 4th or 5th trailer came out, and they showed his face. I'm like, why are they doing this? Why are they showing? They fucking ruined it. They ruined it. And then at the end, when they showed this fucking Hydra, or when they're right here in Jersey inside the bunker, that you're like, what a fucking twist! That Hydra infiltrated Shield. And they're taking over. And I'm like, holy shit. You forgot about it. You honestly forgot. You thought, I'm like you didn't know what was going on. It was such a great twist because they had you looking like, you know, it reminded me of like the Prestige. All the tricks over here. Let's look over here in the front, and this shit was going on in the back. It was very simple, but yet the action and the storyline had you going. Like someone probably could have figured out what it is, but it was just the movie and how the pace was going, the storytelling, and you were like invested in the characters of what happened that you just didn't see it that well. And I loved every second of it, as you guys stated earlier, the espionage, the thriller, and how less CGI was. And this is when the beginning of the first like phase of Marvel where everything wasn't. I love the beginning because everything was so.
Well, this is technically phase 2.
Yeah, it's phase 2.
Well, phase 2, but still in the beginning of like where everything was still in like infancy wise of like not being like you're not in outer space, you're not bringing in all these alien creatures yet. Everything is still taking place on Earth. There wasn't. Yes, we had the Chitauri come in and kill and do all this crazy stuff, but yet it's not like sci-fi-ish. You know what I'm saying? Because you had the first Iron Man, all that stuff, everything. Iron Man 2 still happened with all the other, like, his technology. But you're not going, like, you know, all this crazy stuff towards, like, where you're in Endgame. You're fucking bringing all these crazy spaceships and aliens going on, which you still love. But it's still, in a sense, grounded and somewhat believable. Because the first Iron Man's, like, you know, he pretty much didn't have any suit until, like, towards the end of the second act. Basically in that one, and that's why that one works so well. It was all it's just acting and a great storyline. This is the same exact thing, all action sequences and great acting on everyone. So,
well, that's why we're so happy that the Russo brothers are back directing.
Yes,
because not only was this their first start into dipping their toes into Marvel, they then do the next Captain America movie, and then do Infinity War and Endgame, which are arguably the best movies in Marvel besides this.
Yep.
You know, obviously, highest grossing.
They just said that they're also doing.
They're doing
Fantastic Four.
No, they're not doing Fantastic.
No,
they're doing Secret Wars.
Oh, Secret Wars. Okay.
No. But
I know they got announced recently that they were doing something.
Oh,
so, right.
yeah. They're going there.
They're doing Doomsday and Secret Wars, right?
Yes, I believe those are because they're the ones that handle the big ensemble of characters. So,
I mean, it obviously worked that they could do it after. Well, it worked from Civil War when you're doing with 10 characters, and then you go to Infinity War and Endgame, and you have everybody.
You have everybody going on and stuff like that. So it was great. So yes, as I said, for this that's going on, and the reason why we're doing this because when we release this episode, the new Captain America: Brave New World will be coming out, and from the trailers what I'm seeing, I'm getting the vibes of this movie where they're trying to do more of the espionage and there's something going on, and I truly hope that it's close because it's never gonna top this movie. I know that, but I hope it's close enough to what this is gonna follow the same not storyline, but give that same sort of thriller, the espionage of what's going on with. Because I love Anthony Mackie. What a great addition he is as the Falcon and his character. And I love the Winter Soldier and the Falcon Disney show. Kev, did you see that?
Yes.
What a great fuck. I love those two together. Well, they're them two were what a buddy team up they were. They were fucking hysterical, and such enough action. I think they were one of the second best show. Besides, WandaVision was great, but I think that the Falcon Winter Soldier didn't get enough recognition, and
a lot of people didn't like it for some reason.
Because the villain was but them two together were fucking phenomenal. I loved every second that they were on screen together because they were just so good. And Anthony Mackie is hysterical. You see him at the awards show and how he is. He's just a great human being, and I loved everything he does. And him being the next Cap is perfect. He is almost just like Chris Evans. He understands what Captain America is, and I'm very excited for what's going to happen and how he's going to handle this next mantle of what's going for the future of this. So I don't know. Pouring my soul out. Here we go. All right, so that's what I think. I love this movie. All great additions. Robert Redford, great fucking villain. I like what he did with his as the.
He shot the maid.
Yes, I'll take another beer. Go on there because this one went down really smooth.
Yeah, I might as well take one.
On your left, and again, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, great. And thank you, sir. What else we got going on for here? And what else? The guy, just everyone else involved in this. Just great acting. Nick Fury. I loved having him in there, seeing his side. It's all around great. All right, let's move on. Enough of me. Favorite scenes. Let's get on to the favorite scenes. Kev, what do you think are some favorite scenes we got going on here for you?
So I would say I do like the introduction scene where it's just the running opening basically, and the joke about him.
On your left.
I don't have it written down. What does Natasha say to him? It's I'm here to rescue an artifact from the Smithsonian or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but no, it's just a great dumb intro. Just seeing, I guess, after the end of the original Captain America, seeing him back here now and just how much more better he is than just your typical everyday, I guess, retired soldier in Falcon, but whatever, and Sam. But anyway. So I have that. I have the ship siege scene next, although I should have skipped over it because I think, even though it's still pretty good, I think it's actually the weakest of the action sequences in the film. I think everything else that happens afterwards. If that's the weakest action scene, it's still good.
Yeah,
but I'm still saying it's the rest of it kind of overshadows what happens there. So that's why I say I could have skipped over it probably, but still good. But I will say the next action sequence, which is the Fury car escape, basically. So everything about that is fantastic. No, I don't even know.
Want to see my lease?
Yeah. But then I was thinking about when I was rewatching, that's how they got Alonzo in Training Day too.
Motherfucker.
Exactly.
But no, even the opening when the car, all the systems are failing and he's sitting there just trying to get everything up and online.
Yeah.
And then as he's driving, what does work? Air conditioning, 100%.
Hey man, gotta be cool in a situation like that.
Yeah, so the whole thing through there, basically. I have the rooftop chase after he ends up in Cap's apartment. It's the next scene. I just kind of combine them together also. Even though it's really quick, is that the first time we really see Bucky? He's the one that shot down Fury's car, but it's really quick. You don't really see him, basically.
No, you don't see, he has the mask and goggles on that's there. But you don't see him as much as there either in the rooftop chase scene either.
But you get an actual look at his, you can see that it's him at least. I'm not saying you see his face, but you can still see him.
Yep.
Like when he shoots Fury's car, you just see he's the one that shoots whatever it is that attaches underneath.
I
and flips
do
it
like,
over,
though, that they kept the same music for him every time he was in there.
Yeah, his theme music.
Yeah,
what it is.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
All right, so after that, I do have the elevator fight scene, which I think that was one of the best parts of Endgame also when they brought it back.
Yes. Yeah. And the way how
Hail Hydra.
Yeah, another twist. You're like, oh fuck.
I'll be taking over from here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gonna have to call this in.
Yeah.
And then leading into the Captain America fight in Endgame 2. But anyway, in this movie,
it's America's ass.
It's an incredibly It's an incredibly short scene on its own. I guess you could also say it leads into the escape scene, and then I guess everything else happens after that. But the elevator fights, I think, it's probably the most memorable scene in the movie, would be my guess. Although there's a lot of other stuff that happens too. I don't even. Do I have it listed as my best scene? No. So we'll see what I got to later then. Anyway, I do like the scene that we were just watching in the background where they get back to Armanzola as the computer, basically. A very good sci-fi concept that's been done over and over again.
Yes.
But still done interestingly enough, where it's not just that it actually has his memory or his brain, but also it's like still cognizant into the future. So he actually recognizes Natasha, even though he never would have met her before, basically.
Yeah.
So pretty cool. I'm just going to skip to the helicarrier scene. So that's the last thing I'm going to bring up, and it's weird because it's like 40 minutes. And there's a lot of shit going on.
Yep.
But I didn't want to break it up into anything. I'm not going to be like, oh, the first helicarrier, and then the second one, and then the third. It was like, no, just put all them in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I remember when watching this the first time, I was like, wow, this is actually like fucking really cool action sequence that's spanning everything.
Yes, yeah.
You get to see Falcon like zipping around doing shit.
Yes.
Even though I hate Black Widow, I'm like, oh, she's pretty cool, and all the stuff that's going on here also. So
Yep.
Obviously she's doing the infiltration with Nick Fury and everything else. But no, it's just a great end scene. And then we don't have to talk about anything that happens after it because it was boring. And it's weird that for an action sequence that runs that long, that it stays. It's still great the whole way
it's still
through,
top notch
like,
the
from
whole
start
time.
to finish. So that's what I have as my scene. So I'll just
There's
stop
real
there.
like no low point in that from once they get off the ground.
Yeah, the low points are literally the Black Widow scenes because it's just doing, but it's still important to it, and that's when you see that Nick Fury. We already knew he was coming back, but he actually walks in to surprise Pierce, basically. So, it was all just really well done. I think those small moments where it does show her, it still works well to kind of set off or offset what you see with. It's a good break from the actual action, I guess. But the helicarrier, I remember the first time I was like, wow, this is actually really cool.
Yeah. So for me, I pretty much have every single scene that you just listed.
Take that, bitch.
So yeah, not gonna do much. But the one scene that is on right now, I do like with the interrogation of Jasper Sitwell. So that part is pretty cool, especially when they have the.
She's got piercings. not for me.
Yeah. I'm not ready for that.
Oh, that's what it says. Yeah, not ready for that.
So like especially with the what is it the scope light if he's gonna be get shot. So then not
Be
only
ashamed
that,
to mess up that tie.
Yeah. But then just like even like the little tidbits in there, like he's just telling right now, like how he's like all the people is like Bruce Banner, Stephen Strange, and you're just like if you got to pay attention to it real quick because that's the first time you heard anything about Doctor Strange.
I thought about
That's
that when I was watching.
Yeah.
I was like, did they mention Doctor Strange at any point before he says this?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Great Easter egg that's going on.
Yeah. So like they do have a bunch of little things in there like that.
Well, I guess Armanzola probably told him. I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's able to read, your future and all that sort of stuff. So not only that, getting back to the first scene, like the boat scene, I take it right from when he jumps out of the plane. They're like, did he?
Yeah, is he wearing a parachute? I fucking love that. That's like 6 to midnight every time. I'm like, yes.
And he's like,
yes.
nope. And then just comes in and he beats the shit out of like, I think I counted it was like 25 people or something.
It was great. It's the stealth mission. I fucking
Yeah, it was so good.
fucking rock hard every time.
Didn't say it was bad. Just said I don't think it's anywhere near as strong as the rest of them.
No, I get it. I get what you're saying on that aspect too. Like, so don't get me wrong. I understand what you're saying, but I think it was really well done to see him come into his own like sort of thing. Like, this is Cap's world and what he does.
Yeah, this is what he's been doing ever since.
Sorry, why do any of these people talk? Why are they telling Steve Rogers anything? Oh, our plans to kill millions of people. How do you like that? You could have just kept your mouth shut.
Yeah, because they think they can't, because they're arrogant.
Or just lie.
Yeah, because they're arrogant. Because they
Like,
think,
oh, we're using that
Like, you
zip
can't-
drive is for a book report my kid has to
listen,
do.
you can't stop us.
Yeah.
I like how Sitwell just dies right there. That's a good
Yeah.
scene.
Yeet.
All right, Brian, what else you got going on?
So that was it, and I'm pretty sure, Kev, you did mention this scene, like
The
so-
highway scene. This is a great scene.
I did not list this. I have it written down, but I didn't want to say because I don't want to take all the scenes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. But no, it's right here. I have Winter Soldier reveal in the car chase.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, the highway scene. I call this the highway scene that's going on when Winter Soldier comes in. This is a good one. Where he yeets fucking Jasper right out of the car.
Yeah, not only that, but I mean, like, everything about this scene is cool because it's just like you're seeing a Winter Soldier and him being a fucking badass.
Fucking rips the steering wheel out of the car.
And then Cap and what he could do, and just like everybody and like their like who they are, and then Sam just being that type of person of like
he's doing his best.
yeah, but he's like like I don't want to say sidekick, but yeah, kinda.
Oh, I'm just saying in this specific scene, he doesn't have the wings. I don't think.
No. But he just shows the type of person that he is. That he's like Cap. That he's gonna help out, and he's gonna like someone's in trouble. He's gonna be there to do something about it, and that's what makes him such a good pass of the mantle too. You know, because he literally just comes in. He's like, "I got this. Go." You know, like certain things. So like he's just doing his own thing. You know. But when you get to the fight scene between Bucky and Cap at this point, I thought it was fucking badass. And especially when they have the fucking knife out.
With the knife, and he just drops it, and it's, oh my God. fucking 3 inches.
From midnight to 1 o'clock, it's bending in now.
Oh, dude, it's all over. It's probably like...
So
I will say, just because it's going on in the background, has nothing to do with what we're talking about. This is probably the hottest that Scarlett Johansson is in a lot of the movies too, I think, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
All right, I just wanted to throw that out there.
Like with the, it's like the dirtier tracks looking for me, going on right here, what she's like wearing in the clothes like that. And actually, I did like her though when they have a nice butt shot of her in the actual ship or the infiltration where she comes down and she just taking over the engine room.
Yeah.
And then she's like, engine's clear, got a nice butt shot. I'm like, yeah, good deal.
Gratuitous butt in the moonlight walk.
Oh yeah. But her in her plain clothes here and running away, doing her movement, stuff like that, very attractive. Actually, if you've seen her in her actual movie when she wears the full white in her movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah. I watched them all. Have to. I gotta.
I'll do the same thing once I know where Doomsday and Secret Wars are going. Like, all right, now I got to get caught up. Fine. All right, fine. Stick with what works.
I see, Brian. You got anything else going on for scenes, stuff like that?
no, that's all.
Okay, I will. My scenes start to finish, but I will break things down, going in a little further of stuff that very small, minute details, like simple stuff like that. I said the fight scenes, phenomenal. Probably one of the best ones of when Winter Soldier and Cap fight on at the highway scene.
Oh, here. Okay.
Right here. That's probably the best fight that they have together because they're both at their peak. At the end is probably the next one. I like the having Falcon introduced. And he starts coming later on with some of his lines. He's very quiet in this because he's like not sure where to go, what to say, what's going on. But as he becomes more adjusted to as the group, he has more of a mouth, which I like because he doesn't know really what's going on. He's like kind of new to the group. He's trying to do his best,
Just trying to fit in.
Yeah, I like when Fury. When he comes in, he's like, you got to keep both eyes open, and he in order to get his clearance
Stay
level.
ahead of me. Yeah.
Stay ahead of me. That's how he's like so deep in espionage. He's like, listen, this is like perfect. Like that's how he is in the comics. He has backups to the backups to the backups. So he's like, boom, here's my fucking crazy looking disgusting eye. So and he's still inside with all of his contacts and shit. That's like he's the true fucking ultimate spy. And
some of these
like
civilians are dumb as hell. Where the fuck are they running? Run away. What are they doing? They're like running past him and through him. It's like, no, just fucking run the other way. What are you asking for an autograph before he does something? What are we doing?
Let's see what else. Some other things that's going on. Cap's speech when he goes inside, they're inside SHIELD headquarters. They're always amazing, but I have to like put a ranking to what his best speeches are, because when he gets on a microphone or he's gonna and like a pregame speech, they're so fucking good. There has to be like a top 10 or like top 5 speeches of what he's gonna give. Like this is like we're in the end game now. Like this one, like some of you may have heard something going on.
Yeah, like this is either number 1 or number 2, because it's this or the end game.
The end game
speech.
one's fucking great.
He's pretty good at that, huh?
With Rocket saying shit like that.
And Paul Rudd.
Yeah, and Paul. What else that's going on? So they're fucking great. I think I saw something in the first Avenger. There we go. All of his speeches are fucking phenomenal that he gives. What's another good fight scene? Oh, when they're inside, after they get caught and they're Scarlet Witch. I'm sorry. Scarlett Johansson's bleeding out. Her character Black Widow, and next thing you know, you see fucking
Maria Hill
just pop up out of nowhere. You're like, oh, nice, great. There going on. Another like good small little quick little scene that there, and then you see, then you again see. She's like, where she goes, oh, she's gonna want to see him first. And you're like, wait a minute, what? He's alive. Yeah. Nice. That's a good one. Another reveal of Nick Fury being alive.
Look, why are they still there? Why are they still running around in circles? Just leave. Just running in the other direction. What do you think? He's like, I really need to get to the bank today.
I thought they were going the other way.
Yeah. So
thought you were going to do one of these.
The suplex going on there. He didn't break his leg.
Look, they're still running.
They're like, wait, we should run this way. Wait a minute, we should run this way. Oh my God, which way do we run? That's going on. Let's see. This right here, when they fight, and actually the reveal of when Steve actually sees it's Bucky. He's just like so shocked. He's like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on? And let me get one more other scene now from there. When you actually see Falcon, it was in their interrogation of Jasper. When
I threw him off the roof.
Threw him off the roof, and you see him with his wings for the first time. You're like, oh, yes, we got the Falcon. This is awesome. Like, I can't wait to see what's going to happen later on, because it's like, it's great. Like, a new character. This is so cool. Like, it's I don't know how to explain how excited, like, even every time I see it, I know what's going to happen. But like, here's the birth of a new character.
Why does he give it up?
And like
he can take these guys. What are we doing?
And like, so this is what's gonna happen. So it's always awesome to see a new character and like to come into the MCU. Someone who's good, not like these not so good characters, but someone who's good, who's gonna do something actually really well later on. And it's just like, it's so nice to have like a good staple inside of the MCU. So it was always nice to see how Falcon always comes in. So I like that. All right, so that's it for favorite scenes. Let's move on to favorite quotes. What you guys got there? Brian, you want to start us off?
Yeah, give me a second here. Turn the old page.
Oh, let me turn my notes over here.
Yeah, hey, what are you gonna do? All right. So I didn't write down a ton of quotes, but I did write down enough. So let's just do Captain America.
On your left.
On your left. Before we get started.
Don't say it.
Does anyone want to get out?
Yeah.
Then finish it, because I'm here with you till the end of the line. Another good one.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Let's see, what else do we got here? Even when I had nothing, I had Bucky. The infatuation of Bucky.
Yeah.
Best friends. Another one that involves Cap, it's, hey Cap, how do you know the good guys from the bad guys? If they're shooting at you, they're bad.
Hey Cap, I think I found you bad guys.
Yeah. It's just funny, like his stuff, like those two together, like how they work really well together, Anthony Mackie and Chris Evans. So yeah, that was good. Let's see what else I have. A Fury one. It's not like they put the floor numbers outside of the building.
Yeah. 47. No, 41st. 41st. That's right.
And then I like this one. This is from Natasha, and it's when she's describing the Winter Soldier when you first know about him. She's like, I know who killed Fury. Most of the intelligence community doesn't believe he exists. The ones that do call him the Winter Soldier. He's credited for over 24 assassinations in the last 50 years alone.
That's it?
Yeah.
He's a part-time player.
Yeah, Jesus.
But no,
lazy.
Just the way, and it kind of brings it back to like, not to the same level, but like when they're describing John Wick.
Yep.
Sort of deal. And it's like building this guy up to like who he is. And it's, at this point, Bucky does kind of live up to the billing of what they made him out to be.
Oh yeah.
So,
Here I go killing again. He's good.
but it's funny though, like when in the movies later on, it's always like, man, why can't I have bad Bucky on the good side? It seems like he's more of a badass when he's when he's the bad guy than a good guy. But whatever.
Yep. I say. Anything else, Brian? I mean, Kev?
Oh man.
Yeah. That's a nice quote.
So I did not have a lot of quotes written down for this movie because a lot of them were kind of like longer back and forth dialogue and speech.
Yes.
I didn't feel like
Yep.
doing it. The only one that I have is very early on because we talked about it. So it's at the beginning, right before they're doing the jump to get on the ship. You do anything fun last Saturday night? Well, all the guys from my barbershop quartet are dead. So no, not really. And then that's where right afterwards, where he was like, too shy or too when the thing not asking out that one girl, too shy or too scared, too busy, and then he jumps out of plane. Was he wearing a parachute?
Yep.
No, he wasn't. That's, like I said, I obviously had on your left. Does anyone want to get out? I had that stuff too.
No.
I just didn't feel like this time. If it was just an individual speech, it was fine. But there was so much like back and forth dialogue. I was like, I don't
Yeah, it was a little too
this,
much
so,
to
shit.
get
Yep.
that.
Yeah, go back and forth. Hey, fellas, either one of you know where the Smithsonian is? I'm here to pick up a fossil.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
That's it. So, yeah, I said most of them both dialogue back and forth. I would say Black Widow had some of the good lines here, the more, and Falcon had the funnier ones of, let's see, what had a good one that was
Falcon
here.
trying to pick up Natasha.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. It was not my first kiss since 1945. I'm 95. I'm not dead. Obviously, the long speech that was there. Let's see what else. Again, lots of quotes that was going on. Let's see. Yeah, this isn't a very memorable quote movie,
No.
but it's supposed to action sequence that's going on. And yeah, I didn't have much for quotes. The only thing I remember is on your left when I think of this movie. So, all right. And we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll finish up the rest of this podcast. And stay tuned. Attention all S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. This is Steve Rogers. You've heard a lot about me over the last few days. Some of you have even ordered to hunt me down. I think it's time to tell the truth. S.H.I.E.L.D. is not what we thought it was. It's been taken over by Hydra. Alexander Pierce is their leader. The strike team and Insight crew are Hydra as well. I don't know how many more, but I know they're in the building. They could be standing right next to you. They almost have what they want. Absolute control. They shot Nick Fury, and it won't end there. If you launch those helicarriers today, that's nice. Hydra will be able to kill anyone that stands in their way unless we stop them. I know I'm asking a lot, but the price of freedom is high. It always has been. And it's a price I'm willing to pay. And if I'm the only one, then so be it. But I'm willing to bet I'm not. All right, Reels, Booze, and Bros, a.k.a. RB2 podcast.
You have that written down? Or is that off the top of your head?
Both.
That's literally the next line. Well, what's his face says?
Falcon.
Falcon, yeah.
All right, Reels, Booze, and Bros, a.k.a. RB2 podcast. We are back. Let's finish the rest of this podcast. And that's on the script right there.
I'm having a moment.
Ours is, with the cans, the microphones coming in, the burps. We fucking know how to review a movie, do some quotes. Close the doors. Close the doors. A couple of quotes that came by. We forgot about it with, what is it? Oh, man, I'm so fired.
Yeah.
Where you going? If I'm going to start a war, I'm going to need a uniform. That's another good one. I forgot about that one, which is also another great scene. He goes and steals his old World War II costume or uniform, so to speak. All right, so moving on. Movie awards. Best quote of the movie. It's tough. Obviously, it's that one. But no. When you think of Captain America, Winter Soldier, what's the quote that comes to you? Is it on your left?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I have, before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
That's
my quote.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That could be.
That's a good one, but
On Your Left wouldn't be that funny if it didn't get, or not funny. It wouldn't be that good if it didn't get called back in Endgame,
Yes.
in my opinion.
Yeah, because the elevator scene pops back up again.
I still think it's On Your Left because of the relationship that goes forward with Cap and Sam Wilson.
Gay.
No, but I mean, like, that's the successor right there.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, he becomes the next Captain America.
You know, I think it just
Does he? Spoilers.
Oh, wow. Oh, crazy.
you only had 11 years to watch the movie.
The new trailer for the movie's coming out.
I knew what was going on. It was a joke, you dick.
You saw the winner in Falcon Soldier.
The winner in Falcon Soldier? Is that what you just said?
I said the winner in Falcon Soldier. Oh my god.
Have another beer, Jay.
I'm all flustered. God damn it.
Good thing you didn't get that triple.
I know.
Yeah, but I think for me it has to be On the Left. On your left.
I'm with both.
No, you pick one.
I can't decide. The entire script. Anything Black Widow says to piss off Kevin. All right, best scene. Black Widow fight scene.
I don't.
Just to piss you off.
What about going back?
Going back.
Going back
All
to quotes.
We'll bring it back.
What about the long-haired guy? And you have been whatever his name.
Oh,
is.
yeah, the Apple Store guy
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
You have been tailed or whatever.
Oh, I have the same glasses.
Wow, you could almost be twins.
Oh, good specimen.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Captain America puts fucking glasses on. People can't fucking recognize
Glasses and a hat.
It's this goddamn Superman shit all over again.
Yeah. That's how Marvel does it. They put their glasses, sunglasses, and a hat on. They're like, I can't find them. I can't find them. It's like
When they're kissing on the escalator, doesn't that look suspicious at all? That's going up as not even looking at them.
Nope, that's what they say. Public display of affection freaks people out.
Makes people uncomfortable.
Maybe. Well, one day one of those stories like, oh, I like to watch.
Yeah, I like that watch. Ooh, yeah.
Oh shit, it's Captain America.
Touch his dick. Oh shit, that's Captain America. We got you. Dun. Game over. It's like, what was that skit? I don't know. The guy who plays Batman and from. Did you ever see that? It's not Saturday Night Live, but it's the guy who pretends to be Batman who dresses up as him and makes those random skits. Did you ever see that guy?
But it's like you're talking like TikTok vines, that guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I know you're
it's
talking
hysterical.
about. Yeah.
The one where he's like, the guy,
The Sprite machine guy and all that stuff?
whatever. Yeah, but he takes off fucking. He's like the commissioner takes off his glasses. He's like, "Where's the commissioner? Where is he?" Puts it back on. Oh, there you are. I couldn't find you.
I don't know if I saw that one. Are we talking about the guy that does the one there's the one guy that has the free refills in the restaurant whenever he beats the shit out of him? Or is it a different guy? Oh, we're talking about different things.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god! I'll show you after. It's
I'll just show you what I'm talking about after also then.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That's gonna be good.
There's a guy that did one who was like, if Batman's like a vigilante justice guy, what if he just like does shit to people who are doing like dumb stuff? So there's a guy who's in a restaurant. He's at like Burger King and he's like looking around, like he refills his Sprite. And he's like, "That's for water." And just starts beating the shit out of the guy.
No, this.
All right. Anyway,
All right. All right.
no one knows what anyone's talking about.
No, one bit. Maybe someone from Germany in the podcast.
Possibly 9.
Oh, all right. Are we still on best quote? Are we moving on?
No, we can move on.
All right, best.
Oh no, we're doing best scene.
Yeah, we're on best scene next.
So what did we say anything yet?
No, we say anything for best scene.
I just put down. It's going on right now. I just have the whole helicarrier scene. I don't care. You can choose when you want to start and end. I don't care. I just have helicarrier
from the quote on.
Yeah, so I have the last 40 minutes of the movie is the best scene.
Wow. Okay. That's a lot.
However
That's a
long
lot.
what do you want me to pick? I'm not picking. All of this is great.
It is phenomenal.
I think I'm gonna go to the elevators.
I'm elevator. Elevator is fucking good.
I did mention we went over it. I like the elevator scene, but I did not have it picked. So this is what I had picked instead.
Okay.
But they're both good.
They're both good. So, without a doubt. All right.
My scene's better because it's longer. Just saying.
That's what she said.
There's more to enjoy. That is what she said.
So the Randy Watson Award.
God damn, that boy can sing. He good.
Must be cool.
Best character. Who are we going for the best character inside the Randy Watson?
Oof. Everybody's in this movie for too long.
Yeah.
To
It's true.
to be.
I have answers, but yeah, it was tough trying to figure out that guy got. That's who are you in the movie? That's me right there.
Yeah, I'm the guy who gets
The guy
kicked
got fucking yeeted into the jet engine.
Jet engine. Yeah. Is it
That man had a family.
How about the senator who's like, my,
Gary Shandling?
Yeah. That dude. Or
he reprises his role for Iron Man.
He does.
Just so you know, I have him as the worst character.
Yeah, he does suck.
All right, so my best characters, it was dumb. If I took a character who's in the movie for more than 3 seconds, I just said Agent 13 because she was hot.
Yeah,
Neighbor.
Sharon Carter.
Yeah.
I got you.
So I went with her. If we're going for, it's every Marvel movie, but I just went Stan Lee.
Yeah.
He's literally just on, oh man, I'm so fired. Yeah. It's weird because it's like everyone's in this movie a lot, so he's obviously only in the movie for like 3 seconds.
Well, if you go for it would obviously be Bucky because he has the least screen time on there because they barely show him.
But he's still a main.
He's he's the main character that's there. And then it would probably be, I would say, the scientist. I forgot
Armin Zola. That's a good
Zola.
pick,
Yeah, because he was a great fucking reveal as him being the supercomputer.
Am I saying it's Armin Zola, right?
Yeah, Armin Zola.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna look.
I did like that. I did like him coming in there, him being the supercomputer and still like having a conscience,
Yeah.
so to speak. So I think
Still like being able to speak.
yes, recognizing who characters are.
It's right when he fucking punches the scene. Captain America punches the screen. Just clicks on. As I was saying,
dumbass.
before I was rudely interrupted.
Would have been funny if it was like
Damn it, Nedry.
I cannot do that, Captain America. Yeah, I you know what? I would go with Armin Zola. I like him.
All right, fine. I'll accept that.
I'll go.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's either there or the house cleaner.
Oh, she gets fucking.
I have that for something else later too.
Oh,
folks.
I forgot my phone.
Rip.
The one day you forget your phone, huh?
That woman had a family. Bunch of goddamn
I didn't hear
murderers.
nothing.
No, you clean.
No.
You want pillow?
No.
Let him pledge.
Lemon pledge.
It's suicide. You've seen him. You know how strong he is.
So-
you can't win.
Adrian Balboa, worst character.
This is where I had Gary Shandling. So whatever his name is.
What was
He's a senator.
He's the senator that does the
Senator.
Hail Hydra, the 23-year-old reporter or whatever.
Yeah, he's like,
oh, my back. Suck it up, you bitch.
I went with fucking Jasper Sitwell.
Yeah, that was my choice.
Oh, all right, yeah.
His
yeah,
face
all right,
just
whatever.
fucking.
He just sounds like I'm a bad guy.
yeah, and just I fuck.
I told you.
He's a little dork.
Yeah,
Shield doesn't negotiate.
yeah. He reminds me of someone.
Shut up, you
He reminds me
pussy.
of two people I know, and I fucking want to punch them so bad. So without a doubt, he definitely gets punched. At least 3 times.
Would you feel bad punching Gary Shandling because he's old and he's also dead?
No. Yeah, so that's definitely the one that's going on there. So, all right, so we got that going on. All right, little BTS going here. So, Anthony Mackie's appearance in this film fulfills his dream of playing a Marvel comic book character. He wrote a series of emails, pleas to Marvel, wanting to play any comic character that would appear on film. Though the studio repeatedly replied to him, they will respond
Fuck off.
in due time. Basically, hey man, we need to stop harassing us.
We're getting a restraining order.
So Mackie's emails caught the attention of producer Kevin Feige, who subsequently offered him the role of Sam Wilson, aka Falcon. So,
Well, it worked out.
yeah. Unlike other films in
Now,
Marvel,
he's the captain now.
look at me, I'm the captain now. Unlike other films in Marvel Cinematic Universe, this movie minimized the use of visual effects as much as possible. Anthony Mackie elaborated, the Russos, what they did that was so great was they wanted to stay with live action, which is a dying art form. If they could build it, they built it. If we could do it, we did it. They wanted to do as little CGI as possible.
So they did build the
They
helicarriers.
did.
Jesus Christ.
That's why it was so. That's why it's the best scene.
No wonder the budget for these movies keeps going up.
That's why the movie looks so great. Let's see. Robert Redford wanted to do the film because his grandchildren are fans of Marvel films, and he wanted to see. They wanted them to see him in one. So that's why he took on the role.
As the bad guy who gets shot.
Yeah. So I guess.
Well,
Grandpa's dying!
Oh
this is the only movie he's ever reprised a role in. Same character.
no! Which one? Where was
Because
he?
he's in Endgame.
He's in Endgame, yeah.
Yes.
Alexander Pierce.
Elle's gonna Pierce. Yeah, she was in there. So what's going on? Let's see. Robert Redford wanted to do the film. I said that already. I see. One asks why Tony Stark, Bruce Banner, or any of the other Avengers weren't called to help Captain America or Black Widow in the film. The screenwriters explained that the movie only takes place in about 3 days. Therefore, the characters didn't have a chance to contact them. Yep. Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson wrote their own dialogue for several of the scenes they had together.
If it only takes place in 3 days,
Yeah.
talk about a recovery for Nick Fury in 3 days. Whatever they gave him.
Well, they said exactly what it was. I don't know what the name of the drug was.
Tetrazoin.
No.
But they said it's. I guess it was supposed to subdue the Hulk. And they said Banner developed it.
No, that's to
reduce
slow
his
the
pulse.
heartbeat down
Yeah.
to like 1 beat per.
That's how he looks dead. Yeah. So
No, but I'm saying like
Oh,
Oh, but he's got
that-
the broken arm.
all
They
these
talk about
injuries that he
too.
has,
Yeah,
the
sure,
punctured lung, and
Yeah. Oh
all
no,
this
he's got the sling when he shows up.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
the
but
sling
still,
on
So, yeah,
he
or
couldn't be
kid.
walking around like that
Yeah,
in 3
shrug-
days.
Shrug it off,
Listen,
kid.
yes, they got fucking miracle drugs.
Listen, he got his eye scratched by an intergalactic cat. He's fine.
Yeah.
But we don't find that out till later.
Spoiler alert.
Dun dun dun.
No, that happened in the 90s.
It was before this, but he's saying you don't
Yeah.
find out until a later movie, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
With Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't find. Okay.
Anyway, I got some BTS. Can I do it?
Yeah, that's
So my BTS is that. Did you know that the Falcon is now Captain America? There's a little BTS.
What? You fuck.
Is that for me now?
Yes. Goddamn right, that's for you.
But but did you know?
Fucking throwing out right there. What the fuck is wrong with you? All right.
Oh, I thought we were doing Ancient Boom. Never mind.
No, that's not it yet. But that's fucking. That's for you, the agent.
All right,
All right.
whatever.
Can The Rock make this movie better? Where should you put him in the movie? Can you make this movie any way? You think so?
So it's for to work. It best works if he's a cameo role, probably, right?
Yeah.
So I said he's the Apple Store clerk.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's no, I like that fucking Tool guy.
It's just not memorable at all, just because he looks weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funnier if it's The Rock and they actually like talk about his physique somehow. Then,
What if it's the GSP role?
so at the start, yeah.
No, because he can't fight like that guy. Because that guy Baltrock is an actual character, and that character actually goes from Marvel to DC and fights Batman. And he's actually a fucking good hand-to-hand. He gives Batman a run for his money. So he actually flips to DC one point. He's actually a really good hand-to-hand fighting fucking guy. So GSP is perfect for that role. He's actually a French fucking Canadian guy. So no, he can't be that guy. So I'm sorry.
Wow,
Okay,
shut
yeah,
down.
yeah.
He's like, no, fuck yours. This
Yeah, he can. I would.
Brian's the worst thing I ever fucking heard.
He would.
Let me tell you all the reasons why you're
Yeah,
wrong.
I'm sorry.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Jane, you ignorant slut.
He would have to be. He would have to be on the fucking the strike team, and he probably the guy that says, "Is he wearing a parachute or something like that?" It's like, yeah, I would. That's where I would put him. He'd have to be the guy in the beginning. He's like,
Can he be a random guy in the elevator, or it doesn't work that way either?
but that's a strike team guy, so he would be, or he could be.
Oh, but so no, you're saying the guy with the black hair. I don't know what his name is in the movie. The main strike team.
Oh,
guy?
that's Frank Grillo.
No, not Frank
Not
Grillo. We did the other.
He's talking about the other guy.
The other guy,
his,
the dumbass.
His right hand man.
Yeah, his right hand man. I put him as that
All
guy
right.
probably, and be like, he's like, shut your mouth. Is he not having a parachute or something like that, or like something like that? So why not? Because they're all jack guys anyway. So like that's what a strike team guy is. Like as a SEAL guy, like a jack guy going in there, like that's it. So pretty tall, and that's it.
Could he just been the computer version of Zola?
Just
Like,
in there,
yeah, and it just every time he asks, every time Cap.
Finally, The Rock has come to New Jersey.
every time he
that's
just,
what he says.
every time he
The
just asks,
Zoloft has come to New Jersey.
yeah, well, basically that. But every time he asks a question, like they had the picture of him and the Zoloft is giving the eyebrow.
Yeah, that could be pretty good actually.
Talking to the millions and millions of feet of computer tape.
That would be like the Rock pretending to be Zoloft. That might be better actually.
Actually, I think that the Zoloft is a good answer. Actually.
That would,
I just thought of it right now.
that could be good.
good.
Like him trying to be Zoloft, that'd probably be the best.
Yeah, and then just like I said, like have like picture like computer code of the Rock giving the eyebrow. like how they do in the Matrix.
Yeah.
but
I've
have
been
it-
stalling your Rudy Poo candy ass. No, I'm sorry, that's Stone Cold.
No.
Is that The Rock?
Yeah.
Do I have my?
No, that was Rock.
That was
Yeah,
Rock.
that's
Okay,
him. That's
sorry.
him. Yes, Stone Cold isn't saying that stuff like that. Yeah,
been a while.
yeah. That's actually way better.
I can
Okay.
kind of.
I'll go with Armadillo. That's a good one.
That's way
That
better
could
because
work.
there's way more dialogue and he starts explaining what's going on. So yeah, yes.
And Cap just goes, "You don't sound like Zoloff."
It doesn't matter what I sound like.
I evolved.
The algorithm.
This is what you do when you work for Hydra.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Should there be a sequel franchise TV series?
I think so.
Yes.
Did you know that the Falcon is now Captain America? Are you booing me? Are you booing me because it's a spoiler and you didn't know? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is how you found out, Jay.
Yeah. I had no idea this is happening. Could you at least say spoiler so our audience
Spoiler alert.
our audience doesn't know that? Okay. If you were to be in the movie, where would you put yourself?
One of the idiots running back and forth.
Oh my God, stuff is going on. Where should we go? No, this
And
way.
once again, it reminds me. This is like the third time I brought up South Park today, but reminds me of like when they had the episode where they think that it's like the day after tomorrow. Oh no, it's coming from that way. We gotta run away. No, it's coming from the other way. That's what the people are doing in the background. No, they're fighting that way. Keep running to them. What?
Oh man.
I didn't think about this because I forgot, but I didn't have. We didn't do this for the last movie actually, because I didn't have it on my list because I just copy and paste from the previous one. I like my answer
we did.
originally.
On Clerks? Yeah, we did.
We did. Who are you in the movie? I honestly don't remember that. I don't think it came up because I didn't have it copied from over.
I
the
think
last
so.
one.
Yeah.
Who were you in the film? I don't remember.
Where
Maybe I
would you
didn't write
be
it
in the
down.
film?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sticking with my answer. I'm the guy that gets fucking thrown into the goddamn jet engine. Probably. I'm just sitting there. I'm like an air traffic control guy. Just want to have a good day. Just want to make it home. Have a few beers after work.
You're like,
No, the fucking Winter Soldier just fucking grabs me with his fucking giant arm and just fucking throws me into the goddamn jet engine. Thanks for nothing. At least it's most likely instant. So,
I would think so.
yeah.
That first second may not.
I mean, that's the answer. That's the answer where I always pick. I'm the guy who fucking dies in the worst way, probably. But I am realistically probably this guy who's fucking running in circles around my car.
When can I stop?
I really need to go to the bank today. Is it good to go now? No? All right. I'll just keep running in circles.
Nah.
The rent's due.
Oh, that's great.
What about you, Jay?
I probably want a shield agent.
A Hydra shield agent or a
That's
non?
I honestly I don't know because it would be fun to be a Hydra shield agent. Like keep it a secret that long. And then would I get caught? Because then what's going to happen? Like, because you don't know. Is it your job done? Or like, because after this, you're like, fucked. So like, no matter which, like, shit. So,
Well, there goes that 401k.
yeah.
Shit.
Should have been cut already.
Yeah. So,
They
I don't
matched
know.
up to 10%, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Like, what are the benefits? Like, who's better? Like what's like, what's the benefits better on? Is on Shield or is on Hydra? Like, I don't know. Like,
It's probably Shield.
As probably the pension plan was like, if you there for 30 plus years.
Hydra is more we're just stealing a lot of money and giving you the lump sum up front.
Yeah. You get a couple Nazi gold bars.
I don't know. Listen, I'll take the upfront gains right now so I can retire early. So, we'll see. I have to think that one a little harder. All right. Would you like to have a beer with one of the characters? Yes. Yes, I would. Honestly, not
Well,
Cap.
I was thinking about it. Do they ever show, like, I'm trying to think of the other Avengers movies with Thor. Do they ever show Captain America drinking?
Yes, after
Yeah, he does a couple
in
times.
the first Avengers. They also do it in Age of Ultron in the party, but he
Revels.
Is that when he tries, or he's the one who starts to lift the hammer? Is it in that same scene?
Yes,
I don't remember
at the
it that
party.
well. Okay.
No, they
all right.
do it at the party. Thor pours the rebels in there. He's like,
Yes.
yes, many rebels. And then that's when Stan Lee's like, we charge the beach.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's all Cap's friends and come
Yeah.
there. And but he drank in World War II. He says that I
can't
can't
get
get drunk on there.
That's one of the side effects.
Side effects. So
Thanks, Peggy. Could have told me that earlier.
So it obviously it's not him. It's probably Falcon. I probably get fucked up with.
I mean, I said Nick Fury.
I'll go Sharon Carter.
I mean, I don't want to
Yeah.
pick a hot woman every time we do this. So.
I got no shame.
I got no shit. I would probably go Black.
I think it's another thing where Nick Fury.
I
I
love
think Nick
Scarlett
Fury
Johansson.
knows where the good stuff is. I think it'll be. I don't think he's one where we're getting in a fight at any point.
No
one's fucking with him.
Not one bit. No.
But
If I'm hanging out with a bad guy, I'm hanging out with Frank Grillo.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
We may get in a fight.
Maybe.
Strong to quite strong.
can I hang out with Gary Shandling if he's going to introduce me to the hot 23-year-old receptionist or whatever?
Oh yeah, you definitely got the perks going on there with.
Oh yeah, we're paying for escorts left and right.
Yeah.
I mean, well, he's
Well,
paying.
he better be paying.
He's
Yeah.
paying for him.
What do you think on the government's budget or Hydra's budget?
Hopefully both.
He might just pay out of his own pocket at that point.
Hopefully both. So then there's double the fun.
on the constituents budget.
What are these receipts for TNA?
It's T&E. T&E. It's a prostitution ring.
$75,000 for sides?
It's a prostitution ring, Jordy.
They were really good sides.
They did cure cancer.
Oh Jesus Christ! I forgot what I was gonna say.
On your left. That's what I'm going to be saying when I'm with the escorts. On your left.
All right, so I don't think
Another one's coming in. On your left.
I don't think any of these guys are gonna be on the beer Olympics. So we're gonna skip that one.
Oh, fuck yeah. Cap is. He's my fucking can jam partner. One shot win. That's it.
That's
true. That's his game.
We'd be undefeated.
I actually-
I wouldn't even have to throw a fucking shot.
First shot of the game over. And if you do anything, every time you throw a frisbee at him, he's fucking slamming it down every time anyway. He can fucking yeet that thing wherever he wants. That's actually better. I just said Falcon because he's a good hang, probably. But whatever. That's I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Captain America, can jam, frisbee, shield. Fuck.
I mean, if you're playing beer pong where you can knock the cups over, piece of cake.
Well, then he's never gonna get drunk, so he could be fucking playing all day long.
I'd probably say. Then you know what? Then I'd probably say Black Widow quarters. Because she has that little fucking thing where she throws with the.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, that's her thing. Quarters. That's it right there.
God, what a good answer. Fucking Captain America can. Fuck, that's a good answer.
Damn it! He called it first, so we can't have my team.
I can't believe I didn't think of that.
I don't think anybody's gonna be better than anything than what he is at that.
Although I guess it's got to I guess you're playing with the Cajun first. Like, well, his shield's not going to fucking fit in that slot.
Yeah, no.
But
I mean, you're trying to tell me he can't make a. No, we're good.
it might take him like 2 minutes to get used to the weight of the frisbee. But after that, he's probably good
2
to go.
minutes, probably like 3 tries. Like 1, 2. Oh, I got this.
Yeah, I'm
I
good
got
to
this. I got it. We're good. Yeah.
One shot, one kill. Gotcha.
All right. Anything else?
I said my answer was just Falcon because I'm an idiot. Because I was like, oh, he'll be fine to play any random game. It's like, oh, if I want to fucking win, that's actually the better answer.
Right. Now this is the true ancient.
You're not just yelling at me. I'm being booed for not picking fucking Captain America as my fucking partner.
No. People make mistakes. All right. So where can the ancient Buddha be in this movie?
I have it when they shoot the maid.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That kinda
I
sucks.
actually thought right now when Black Widow's on.
Talk to the government.
Yeah, the entire end of the movie because I don't like it.
No, but she just thinking like she's like her shit don't stink. You need us, so you can't do anything. Boo!
You don't have superpowers.
You don't.
Okay.
So that's my spot for her, for the ancient Boer.
What do you got, Jay?
I don't have anything. I really don't. I don't know where I can find anything. I don't know. I was gonna say it was something where Pierce. It's when that stupid like Patel guy is like arrest him. It's like you're an idiot. You didn't Captain America just say the strike team is part of him and that's the strike team coming up? Do you not know who the strike team is? You're an idiot. That's probably the best I got. But other than that, I don't have any idea. That's all I got.
Okay.
That's it. All right. Where do you think we're going for Tokyo Drift? Huh?
There's a lot of chasing in this movie, and
All right, I got one.
All right, you go.
Yeah. All right.
Elevator.
No. I'm not going with elevator because it's too short. Not enough.
I don't know about that.
It comes from. I don't know about that.
Comes in hard.
It does. It's good. It's a good.
Does
fight
anyone get it out? Boom, boom, boom.
It's pretty good. It's not bad, but I have to say is when he's escaping Shield on the motorcycle.
After he gets out of the elevator.
Yeah, all that stuff like that. He gets in there and he gets on it when he's going to stop him.
It's like I said, for me, there's a lot of chase sequences, and I couldn't think of like a funny thing that's happening here to like kind of put it in. At least I couldn't think of one. So I just went with the Nick Fury car scene when he starts driving away.
That's a good one too.
That's I like I said, I couldn't think of anything dumber than that.
I don't think we have to
basically,
just
so.
always hold it to a chase scene.
Doesn't have, it doesn't
what
have to be a
else? But
chase scene.
I couldn't think of where else it would go anyway outside of that. So what did you have?
I said the elevator.
The elevators.
Oh, right, yeah. Duh, you just fucking said that. No, there's been times where we've picked non-chase scenes. I'm saying for this movie, I couldn't even think of a thing that's not a chase where you could figure it out. Unless you wait when she just fucking starts making out with him on the escalator, just play it right there for no reason.
You've been errand.
I don't know. They can all work. I like them.
Yeah,
all.
we all picked chase. Well, you picked the fight, and we picked chase scene. So yeah, so I don't know.
Is it really?
They'll all work. I just don't know. I always try to think of a more humorous answer, and I couldn't think of one for this.
Because there's not really such a humorous part that's going on.
It can't be the beginning of the movie when he's just running on your left.
Is it when he jumps out with no
Could be.
parachute?
Like another
Just
one.
play it, as soon as he says, "Does he have a parachute?" Just start playing it right there.
Could be. There's one. There could be other one where he's another chase scene, or in a sense, chase would be when he's running after the Winter Soldier went inside
From the apartment building.
from when he shot fucking Fury again. So
Nah, I don't know.
Or you could just put the fight between them two on the street.
could be. I don't think that's good enough because it's just I feel like that distract. I don't know. I like when he's on the motorcycle and just driving away, and it's like when that comes in, it just kicks in. Then he fucking takes out a fucking.
You want to play it in the mid-credit scene where fucking Scarlet Witch is playing with the blocks? Just fucking play right there. Anyway,
You have to do it if you're going to do it there. You have to do it from him jumping out of the elevator to standing up, and that's when it really starts to kick in.
When he lands on the shield and he starts goes doot doot, and he goes up there and then it closes. Because it closes the blast doors and he goes yeah. So I think that's where I would probably start it. I think I have to like kind of play back and forth while I was looking at it. So something around there. All right. What memorabilia would you take from the movie?
Well, the obvious answer is the shield.
We got plenty of movies to take that from.
I know.
I was just saying, if we do this again, I think we've done a movie before where we've talked about this, and I know Jay was like, "Oh, I want the shield." I don't want the shield.
I took the shield already from one of the other movies.
He already has a shield.
I'm just saying,
It's over there hanging. I already got it. So
All right. Well, anyway, I said the Winter Soldier's arm.
that's a good one. That's definitely a good one. But he gets a better one in the later movies.
that or
Well, have we done that movie? No. So
yeah, we have.
I'm
Falcon.
taking this arm for now.
Falcon's wings.
When I'm not using
He
it, I
gets
can
an
put
upgrade later on too.
When
But
I'm not using it, I can put it right underneath the Kumite
I
board.
Get this
Put a little shelf.
No, you should get Zoloff.
Zola. That's a lot. I don't have
Now,
he doesn't
you
have
guys were
room for-
yelling at me for fitting the fucking Kumite board in my house. Where am I gonna fit 200,000 feet of computer tape in my fucking house for Armin Zola?
That's a lot of. I said that's a lot of there.
But he could be calling the fights.
He's gonna be fucking looking at me the whole time, and he knows everything.
Jerking off again.
Exactly. Oh, he's jerking off again.
Giving you the people's eyebrow.
This jabroni's jerking off again. I want Cap's stealth suit. That's what I want.
Well, I mean, if you already have the shield, I guess you just get the whole outfit.
Oh, from the first one?
Yes.
The first mission?
Yep. That stealth suit. Fucking one of my favorite outfits. The favorite stealth suits he wears. That thing is fucking sick. I love that. That's one of my favorite fucking costumes he wears. That's so fucking cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I fucking want that. That's one of my favorite. I wish he would have worn that more.
Can I get the Smithsonian one and then sell it back to the Smithsonian for money?
we may get arrested, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah. Well, if I take Bucky's arm first, they're not arresting me.
What do you want? I got a deal. Want the arm or the suit? You can't have both. You can't arrest me either. I'm just the middleman. Okay. We're gonna do best hair. Is that in here? You think?
Best hair?
Yeah. Everyone has great hair.
Yeah. Well,
Not the Apple Store guy.
Nick Fury? Yeah.
that's my hair.
All right. Life lesson. Hail Hydra? No, they lost.
When somebody asks if you're a Hail Hydra, you say yes.
You say, not so much.
Not
Well,
so fast, my
Hey, it
friend.
fucking worked in Endgame.
And at that point it did. In that part of the timeline, it did. So, all right. Final thoughts. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Kevin, go.
This movie sucks.
All right. All right.
No, again, like I mentioned before, like this and Guardians of the Galaxy back to back is what got me to actually like, all right, now I need to see all these movies to see where everything is going. So
They got me.
just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. So it was definitely, it's like I said, even just seeing it, it's just like this is a great movie on its own. Like even not knowing anything about what happened in previous movies or where they're going or how everything's lining up. It's just a great standalone action spy movie, like Bryce said also. So
It
just
doesn't
works.
like it's a superhero movie, but it doesn't have to be a superhero movie. Like I said it could be just a perfect standalone movie on its own, and just really, really well done. We said thank God for the Russos coming in and starting off this different direction for Marvel and stuff like that. So glad to see they're back. And looking forward to what they come up with.
Hell yeah.
Nerds. Nerds.
All right, I'd say the best MCU movie to date. I have to say that is what it is. I love this movie. I love Captain America. I'm looking forward to what they're going to do. Anthony Mackie, I hope you're going to do fantastic. I love what you did with the Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. I hope you bring the same energy. I'm very excited. I am going to watch you opening day. I look forward to what's going to happen, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do. And also leading the rest of the Avengers. That's going to happen. The new Avengers, basically, what they're going to come on with. And I hope
He's gonna be leading them?
Yes, he is.
I thought it was Spider-Man.
No, not Spider-Man. It's still Cap. He's leading. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I hope they do bring Chris Evans back in some sort of capacity, but it's going to be...
He said, I just saw recently, he said he shot that down.
Yeah.
He said, they keep doing this every few years. And he's like, no, I'm not coming back. I'm done.
I know.
But I don't know. I feel like he's coming back.
I think so. If Robert Downey Jr. came back, I think he's going to come back.
Yeah.
So it would be...
Captain Hydra?
I hope not. If that storyline fucking sucks. Yeah. Anyway. I love this movie. It's so fucking good. All right, so that's it. Reels, Booze, and Bros, aka RB2 Podcast. We appreciate it. Check us out on reelsboozebros.com. Check us out on the socials. I post a couple of stuff. We appreciate you for listening to us. When you get a chance, just rate us on whatever listening platform you're listening to. Whatever one it is, we would love it. Help us get to what you like and what else you want to listen to. Next episode, we're going to come up with it. We have no idea. We'll draw it out of a hat, random shit, whatever you feel like it. Zach has some sort of crazy list.
That I don't have on the list for some reason. I literally just checked our episode guide to make sure that we didn't do it. I didn't forget.
We randomly just come up with like a couple days before. That's how we do. We roll.
Sick algorithm.
Yeah, we have our own crazy algorithm that fucking Zoloft
We don't
has
have
no
fucking eat
idea.
Armanzola. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, or The Rock. He has no idea how we do it. There we go. That's a gas burp. But that's it. Tune into next week. And that's it. Cheers. Peace.